morning. Today is Sunday, July 3rd, and it's a little bit before 8 o'clock a.m. Down here with an early start at the Lake Garden, and I keep saying that I'm going to do weekly updates, and I haven't been doing them. So I'm going to try and do a little bit better at that. But I wanted to come down here and show the progress of the garden. My lettuce is going to seed, so I'm going to let that go to seed so that I can get some seeds from there and do a fall planting. I've been harvesting lettuce like almost every single day. So I can't wait for my cucumbers and my tomatoes so that I can have a complete salad. I did manage to trim at least some of my tomatoes and get them tied up. I still have to get in here and do those, so I'll probably do that today. We still have to drop some of these in the ground. We've been so busy, but we will definitely work on getting that done today. So they're looking really, really sad. So I know it's late in the season, but I'm still going to plant them anyway. I do have some volunteer tomato plants that have come up on this side. I don't care. I'm going to let them rock and see what happens. And trying to just do an update on the garden every single week so that I can see the progress. We are working today on getting those buckets planted and getting these other seedlings in the ground, as well as going down to the farmhouse. I managed to finally get 30 of the 40 beds built. So we're going to be working on that today as well and trying to see if we can get that planted out. But everything is looking good. I have a little bit of bug damage on this. Looks like a drive-by. I might have to sacrifice that one plant and continue to treat the other plants so that they stay healthy. My beans are definitely jumping up, which is great. I can't wait for them to ride the trellis so that way I could start getting some beans soon. My squash is getting some flowers on it, so I can't wait to get that as well. I got my tomato plants tied up and pruned. I want to grow tomatoes, not leaves, so I took a lot off the bottom so that I could focus on growth and putting out flowers and putting out fruit. And we got the other lake garden planted out. So I just wanted to do a super quick update on the food forest. I'm still waiting on wood chips, and I know they're coming, but I do have to get down here and prune and tie up my tomatoes as well as weed out these beds and get those tied up at least. It's such a big space to get done over there with the expansion or extension or whatever you want to call it, but I did manage to get some of the beds up here. I'm not going to focus on this space. I'm not going to be able to plant out this year. So as long as I get that done by next spring, I'll be happy. Not to mention we still have to do the water feature. So that's a big project. So I'm shifting my focus on the farmhouse. My corn is growing. It's not knee high by the 4th of July. It's a little bit below, but hopefully that'll start to take off soon. I'm concerned about my watermelon. It's looking really sad, but I did fertilize it the other day, so hopefully that'll give a jump up. I think I'm going to put some potassium on there. I don't know exactly what the issue is. All you watermelon growers, let me know what I could do, and we'll see if that makes a difference. But I just wanted to do a super quick update on the food forest garden. It is growing, and everything seems to be slow go, but at least it's growing. So I'm grateful for that. So I just wanted to do a really quick update on that. So now I'm off to the farmhouse. Finally made it down to the farmhouse. I was able, like I said, to get 30 of the 40 beds built. So we're down here putting them in place, dropping some composted manure in them, and hopefully planting something out today. Over there behind where the bushes are is going to be the berry patch in the orchard. Over here, we have some debris that we still have to remove, and a couple of trees and bushes we still have to cut down. But for the most part, we have a clean palette. It's nothing but sun from early in the morning until late at night. So this is going to be amazing to have this much sunshine. I'm excited about getting this done, so I'm getting ready to get started. This section over here, I put cardboard down. I want to till and plant directly in the ground. So I figured the cardboard would help suppress to make it a little bit easier. So when we start tilling, we don't have to combat all the weeds, because as you can see, these weeds are gangsta. So I just wanted to start the process and document a little bit of the journey. So I'm going to get started. So we finally got stage one done down here at the farmhouse garden. We have 30 of the beds done. They have soil in them and are ready to plant. I still have to do my side beds as well as get the fence up. We're going to drop these in possibly tonight and before it gets too dark. And then we are going to rock with the fence and everything else that we have to get done in the stage garden. We still have to put our bushes in and our trees, but that's stage 2 and 3, and we are just trotting along. The temporary fence is up for now. Our regular fence is coming, but this is just to keep the deer out temporarily, so at least we could start planting.